Alright, guys, first box of Mosaic, no huddle. Let's see what we got here. We need to do better than the last time we did Mosaic, no huddle. Hopefully, we will. But, pretty sure case hits are live. Let me see if I remember right. Yeah. Kaleidoscope, stained glass, micro mosaic, and money. And then rookie scripts, no huddle autographs. Those are gonna be the main chases. I keep getting confused with Prism no huddle, but the variations are different. Everybody getting some snow, enjoying the snow day. I think we had about 2 inches today. It snowed for probably like 2 or 3 hours, and then it stopped. But it's still frozen. But it'll probably be gone tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, pretty quick. CeeDee Lamb, Zay Flowers, Amon-Ra, Josh Allen, Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert, Ricky Sanders, Drew Brees, Tom Flores, George Pickens, Roman Wilson, and a Bo Nix for the Broncos base. Old Bo. It's the perfect week to be getting some Jaden Daniels cards, too. It doesn't even matter what it is. This stuff is skyrocketing. It'll come back down to earth after the playoffs. But his stuff sure is shooting up. Josh Jewell, Will Anderson Jr., Trey Hendrickson. Kind of like C.J. Stroud last year. C.J. Stroud stuff skyrocketed when they went to the playoffs. Raheem Mostert, Brandon Ayuk, Eddie George, Charles Haley, Brian Mitchell, Zach Moss, Disco for the Bengals, Darius Robinson, and Ben Sinnott. He'll be the golden goose of the summer, for sure. But there's going to be lots of good pickups this offseason, throughout the summer. Adam Thielen, Nico Collins, T. Higgins, Saquon Barkley, Tyler Lockett, Taysom Hill, Mark Van Egan, Marshawn Lloyd debut, Richard Seymour, Noah Fant Silver, Audric Estime, and Deebo Samuel. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty solid market this offseason. Pretty much all the quarterbacks from this 24 class are going to be sought after. And then Stroud will probably still do pretty decent. Bryce Young might see a nice little tick up. Bryce Young finished pretty strong to his season, so people might jump back in on his boat. Jarrett Stidham, Josh Allen, Max Crosby, Sauce Gardner, Kobe Turner, Alex Highsmith, Bo Nix debut, Mark Brunell, and Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, National Pride. That's pretty sick. I love the National Pride parallels. They all look good. 22 out of 75. Blue looks good. White looks really good. Anything with red, white, and blue. Eric. Nice hit. Detroit. Rome Odunze and Jackson Smith and the Jigba. Moments in time insert. I imagine this offseason you'll be able to get some deals on Trevor Lawrence. I was really hoping that Jags would get Ben Johnson. Seems like a pretty good hire for the Bears. It's the best hire they could have made this offseason, at least. I would have liked to see Jacksonville pick him up. Would have helped out Trevor Lawrence a good bit. Greg Dortch, Micah Parsons, Marlon Humphrey, Jack Campbell, Jacoby Myers, Quinnen Williams, Puka Nakua, Khalil Mack, Harold Landry, Joe Mixon, Disco, Donnie Mitchell for the Colts, and a Penix Jr. base for the Falcons. Donnie Mitchell, Colts. I think it started snowing around here about 11:30, and already on the news, like an hour later, they had already reported like a dozen wrecks. So I had to go to the store right when it started, and by the time I got back, my car was sliding, and I was driving like 15 miles per hour. So I can't imagine. There's a ton of wrecks on the interstate. Harrison Smith, Trayvon Walker, Devin Singletary, Tyreek Hill. I don't think they put any salt down on the roads at all. Will Shipley, Disco for the Eagles. They probably don't have any. Tip Ryman and Jordan Morgan. But it's raining in Pensacola right now. It's crazy. All the beaches in the Gulf of Mexico, they're getting like heavy snow right now. It's wild. Travis Etienne, Zeke, Derrick Henry, Pat Freiermuth, TJ Hawkinson, Evan Ingram, Brian Thomas Jr., Will Levis, Brock Purdy. Nice for the Raiders. Brock Bowers, Purple Disco, Matthew Holyfield. Nice hit. 34 out of 50 for the Raiders. Very nice. There you go. Jermaine Burton and Zay Flowers. Moments in time insert for the Ravens. I'd like to order some more of that Select International, but it didn't really fill fast the first time. I thought the box was pretty good. You got a lot of parallels in those boxes. We'll see. There's nothing coming up right now, so I'm trying to figure out what to order for us to break this weekend. Everything is starting to sell out. Sam Laporta, Shaq Thompson, Gus Edwards, AJ Brown, John Taylor, Puka Nakua, Chris Godwin, Ed Reed, and Broncos, Jonah Ellis, Blue Disco autograph. Not numbered. I don't think. Yeah, Blue Disco for the Broncos, Jonah Ellis. Jalen Hyatt, Silver, Eric All for the Bengals, and DeMarcus Ware, Men of Mastery, Disco. Cat stuck in here, she's just staring at me. Alright, we got 4 packs left. Jahmyr Gibbs, Chuba Hubbard, Stephon Diggs, Tyrann Mathieu, Daniel Carlson, Aaron Jones, DK, Mike Evans, Bill Parcells, Hall of Fame insert. Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys. Terrion Arnold and Devontae Walker. For anybody that's in the Southeast, pretty sure the Atlanta show is coming up. Culture Collision. It's downtown Atlanta at the Marriott, right across from the Braves stadium. It's a pretty good show. They've been doing it. I think this is the third or fourth year they've been doing it now. But you can stay in the hotel and just take the elevator down straight to the show. It's pretty fun. Decent sized room. I want to say it's next week or the week after. Jontavian Sanders debut. Mark Van Egan disco. Braden Fisk and Johnny Wilson. You gotta do better than that. But it's been growing every year. Every year I go, it gets bigger. I'm not gonna be able to make it this year, but I always have a good time. There's always some good people there selling stuff. Jamar Chase, looks like a blue disco coming up. Michael Wilson, DeMarcus Lawrence, Roquan Smith, Chris Olave, Devontae Adams, Noah Fant, Ben Sinnott debut, Amon-Ra St. Brown silver, National Pride, and Texans, Nico Collins blue. $39/75, blue disco. Devondre Sweat and Jamar Chase, Men of Mastery insert. I guess last call on the Contenders Optic basketball, guys. The break's been up a few days now. We've got 3 spots taken. We need 3 more picked up. So I'll give it to tonight to fill up. It's a divisional 1-box break. So if we got any basketball guys, looks like we got a gold. Nice. If we got any basketball guys, jump in. I'd love to start breaking basketball products, but I can just never get them filled for some reason. I know we got a strong football following, but Darren Bland, Kyle Hamilton, Jordan Love, J.C. Horn, Tyler Higbee. So I get a couple basketball boxes every release, so I usually just sell them because we can't ever fill them. But if we can start filling them, I'll have them. Tua, National Pride, Gold Disco, nice for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, not a rookie but a QB. Arizona 4/10. I said Cardinals. Who had him? Kyle, and I said Kyle. Kyler gold. Chris Braswell, and we've got an introductions disco, Brian Thomas Jr. That looks pretty cool for the Jaguars. Is that a short print? I don't think so. We just haven't pulled that variation a lot. I don't think it's a short print. We just haven't pulled it. It's not at the bottom with the rest of them. But it's a good looking card. Good looking insert. Alright, Tua, National Pride. That's box 1, guys. I'll have box 2 up after this. I think we have like 12, 13 teams open in the second box. That was definitely better than our first experience with Mosaic No Huddle. The first couple boxes we broke were not very good. Alright, Brock Bowers, purple out of 50 for the Raiders. And I say Raiders. Will Shipley, disco. Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Roma Dunze, Amon-Ra St. Brown, National Pride, blue disco out of 75. Detroit, Marshawn Lloyd, George Pickens, Bo Nix, Brian Thomas Jr. introductions, disco. Kyler Murray gold out of 10 for the Cardinals. Amon-Ra silver, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins out of 75 for the Texans. Jatavian Sanders, Tyler Guyton, DeMarcus Ware, Jonah Ellis, blue disco auto for the Broncos, Brian Thomas, and Zay Flowers. Yep, 4 numbered. That was the same last time too. 4 numbered plus the auto. Yeah, the Prism No Huddle boxes have a few more numbered cards. I think 6 per box in those. I wish they'd put a couple more. But you do get quite a few of the discos. Looks like we got well over 10. Like close to like 12 or 13 discos total. So if you can get rookies on the discos, that's good. Alright guys, I'll put up box number 2. We'll get it filled up. And I'm going to figure out what we're going to break this weekend. I'm going to see if I can put some orders in for some stuff. Maybe something we haven't seen in a long time. We'll see. Try to find something a little different.